Hey everyone, we have just pushed a new update to the app with a new look and a new layout, and I'm going to give you a quick tour. So if you open your app, you'll see a brand new homepage. Let's look at the first 3 carousels. First, we have tracks that are trending this week. Those are the most popular tracks of the week. Then we have this week's new tracks and a member challenge for the month. So these 3 carousels will be updated regularly, either weekly or monthly. Below that, you'll see lessons organized by objective or skill. Let's tap into that, and you'll see the different objectives and skills that you can choose from. If you tap into one, you'll see a feed of all the lessons encompassed by that objective or skill. Let's go back out to the homepage now. Below that, you'll see lesson playlists to help you find the perfect ride for today. These playlists will change periodically, but they're meant to present lessons that are the perfect fit for you and your horse. Some of the categories you'll see now are Press Play, great rides for any day. Those are tried and true fan favorite lessons, the old trusty rides that will never let you down. Then we have Beginner Novice Toolkit, First Level Prep Pack. We have an Adult Amateur Approved Lessons playlist. These are quick, they're low pressure, but they're still very effective. You'll see Green Horse Foundations, and lastly, Biomechanics for Every Rider. Biomechanics for Every Rider is a progressive program, so those lessons are meant to be taken sequentially. At the bottom of the homepage, you'll find a PDF with all of the lesson diagrams in one place. Before we move on, I also want to point out the new track cover design. The left side of the cover shows the coach's discipline, and the right side is the lesson level, from 1 to 3, or from basics to mastery. The track covers are colored based on the ride category, so flat work rides, for example, are green. Next, let's go to the lesson library. This is a library of every lesson in the app with the most recently added lessons at the top of the feed. You can use the filter to quickly narrow in on what you're looking for. We've added some categories to the filter, and all of these are worth exploring a bit because this is an important tool to help you find what you're looking for. I'll open up a few of these to show you the options you have. You can search by category, lesson objectives, horse type, gaits included in the lesson, and more. This new layout does not have a page dedicated to progressive programs, but you can access any of the progressive programs using the last filter on this feed. Similar to the feed of lessons, there's also a feed of podcasts. Again, you have your most recent podcast episodes on top of the feed. I'm really excited about the podcast filter because for the first time, you can filter podcasts by topic. So if you want to learn about off-the-track thoroughbreds, for example, there are 5 episodes that speak to that topic. You can also filter by show. Now, if you have the latest app update, you'll also see 2 more tabs in your top nav, the Your Tags tab and the All Tags tab. If you don't see these yet and don't see an updated version of the app in your app store yet, don't worry, it will be there within a couple of days. The Your Tags tab is populated with the tags that you follow. Let's go one more tab over to All Tags. Again, take a few minutes to look through this page so you can get the most out of it. If there's a tag you're interested in, tap the tag to see the tracks that fall under it. If it's a tag that you want to follow, you can tap the bell icon in the upper right corner of this page or the bell icon across from the tag title on the main page. Now, if we go back to Your Tags tab, the tags you're following are all in one spot, and the tracks encompassed by each will auto-update when new tracks with the tag are added to the app. Next up is Show Prep. This is where you'll find your dressage test prep tools and sports psychology resources. The dressage test prep tools are categorized by type, so we have playbooks, then ride-alongs, then read-throughs. Each carousel allows you to select which tests you want to see within that category. So for example, I can choose to see the United States Eventing Test playbooks, and they're all here in the feed. The Dressage Test Prep page also includes all the podcast episodes that will give you insights to help you polish your performance. Next up on the Show Prep tab is Sports Psychology. You can browse sessions by coach. Natalie Hummel has a progressive series, and Ashley Johnson has a la carte sessions by topic. You'll also find 2 sports psychology specific podcasts here, both hosted by Natalie Hummel. Next up, we have the My Ride IQ tab. Here we have your collections, downloads, favorites, and history. You're familiar with this page. So you have your custom collections here that you can make or edit. And then one tab over is your downloaded lessons, where you can listen to lessons or tracks if you don't have service. Just make sure you download them when you have Wi-Fi or service. Then moving one more tab over, we have your favorite lessons, and lastly, your history. So the lessons or tracks that you've listened to most recently. And then back to the bottom bar, the last thing we'll look at is search. You can use the search bar to search for any words or phrases that are in the track title or description. Let's say you're riding in a field. You can search field. Or similarly, if you're in an indoor, you can search indoor and see all the tracks that contain that word in the title or description. You'll also see if your search term has an associated tag. In this case, it does, so you can browse from the tag and choose to follow it if you ride in an indoor often. And that, my friends, is the Ride IQ refresh. If you have any questions or would like a tutorial on a specific feature, please let us know in the Facebook group or send us an email. Thanks for watching.